Welcome back to Your Finance Lab. You know, everyone wants to grow their wealth faster, right? But the truth is, it's not about getting rich quick. It's about making smart, strategic moves that set you up for long-term financial success. Think of it like building a skyscraper. You need a solid foundation and a plan to reach those top floors. That's what we're doing here today, laying the groundwork for you to build serious wealth. In this video, we're diving deep into 10 powerful secrets that can accelerate your wealth-building journey. We're not talking about risky schemes or overnight miracles, but proven strategies that anyone can implement, no matter your starting point. So buckle up, grab your notebooks, and get ready to level up your finances. Let's get started. Listen, the earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to work its magic. It's all about harnessing the power of compound interest. Basically, earning interest on your interest. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it gathers more snow, it grows exponentially. That's the beauty of compound growth. Even if you can only invest small amounts right now, don't underestimate the impact of starting early. Over time, those small contributions can snowball into a significant nest egg. Remember, time is your greatest ally when it comes to building wealth. The sooner you plant that seed, the more time it has to grow into a mighty financial oak tree. So, how do you actually put this into action? It's simpler than you might think. First, open a brokerage account or a retirement account like a Roth IRA. Think of these accounts as your wealth-building vehicles. They allow you to invest in assets like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, which have the potential to grow significantly over time. Don't let the jargon intimidate you. Start with low-cost index funds or ETFs. These are like diversified baskets of stocks that offer a simple way to track the overall market. And here's the key. Automate your investments. Set up a system where a portion of your paycheck goes directly into your investment accounts each month. This keeps you consistent and takes advantage of compounding. Your savings rate, the percentage of your income you consistently sock away, is like the engine of your wealth-building machine. The higher the savings rate, the faster you'll reach your financial goals. Think of it this way. Every dollar you save is a dollar that can be put to work for you, earning interest, dividends, or appreciating in value. Now I know what you're thinking. Graham, saving is tough. And you're right, it's not always easy, but trust me, it's the most fundamental step towards financial freedom. The good news is, even small increases in your savings rate can make a huge difference over time. Start by aiming for 20 to 30% of your income, and gradually increase it as you earn more. Now let's talk about practical ways to boost your savings rate. First, take a hard look at your expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. Are there any subscriptions you don't use? Can you negotiate lower rates on your bills? Remember, small leaks can sink a ship, and small expenses can drain your savings. Once you've freed up some cash flow, redirect it straight to your savings or investment accounts. You can even automate this process to make it effortless. And here's a pro tip. Treat your savings like a fixed expense, just like your rent or mortgage. Pay yourself first and then budget the rest of your money accordingly. Okay guys, let's talk about building real wealth. You can't rely on just one source of income. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket risky, right? You need multiple streams of income flowing in. Think of it like this. Your job is your main hustle, but what else can you do to bring in cash? A side hustle, investments, even renting out a spare room can make a huge difference. Trust me, having multiple income streams isn't just about making more money, it's about financial security. If one stream dries up, you've got others to fall back on. That's peace of mind, my friends. And the best part? It's easier than you think to get started. We'll dive into some actionable tips in a bit, so stay tuned. Alright, let's talk about a sneaky wealth killer lifestyle inflation. You know the drill, you get a raise, you buy a nicer car, you upgrade your apartment, and suddenly you're not actually any richer. It's a trap so many people fall into, but not you, because you're smarter than that. Remember, the goal isn't just to make more money, it's to build lasting wealth. And that means resisting the urge to inflate your lifestyle every time your income increases. Think of it this way. Every time you resist lifestyle inflation, you're essentially giving yourself another raise. That money can be invested, it can grow, it can work for you instead of the other way around. So next time you get a raise or a bonus, don't immediately start browsing for a new car. Let's talk about what you should do instead. So how do you avoid the lifestyle inflation trap? It's simple, but not always easy. You maintain your current spending habits, even as your income rises. Remember, the bigger the gap between what you earn and what you spend, the faster you build wealth. Now, I'm not saying you can't ever upgrade your lifestyle, but be strategic about it. Instead of constantly chasing the next big thing, prioritize experiences and personal growth. Travel, learn a new skill, invest in your health. Those are things that truly enrich your life. And here's a pro tip: set a rule for yourself. For example, anytime you get a raise or a bonus, commit to saving or investing at least 50% of it. That way, you're automatically building wealth, even as you enjoy some of the fruits of your labor. Remember guys, true wealth isn't about keeping up with the Joneses. It's about financial freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your own terms. So resist the allure of lifestyle inflation and focus on what truly matters. Let's talk taxes, everyone, because minimizing what you owe Uncle Sam is key to building wealth faster. That's where tax-advantaged accounts come in. These are powerful tools that can supercharge your savings and investments. We're talking about accounts like 401(k)s, traditional IRAs, Roth IRAs, and HSAs. They all have different rules and benefits, but the common thread is that they offer tax advantages that can help you keep more of your hard-earned money. Now, I know taxes can seem complicated, but trust me, understanding these accounts is worth it. It's like getting a bonus from the government on your savings and investments. Who wouldn't want that? So, in this chapter, we're going to break down these tax-advantaged accounts, explain how they work, and show you how to leverage them to build wealth faster. Stay tuned. Alright, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to maximize these tax-advantaged accounts. First up, if your employer offers a 401(k), contribute to it, especially if they offer any kind of matching contribution. That's free money, people. Next, consider opening a Roth IRA or traditional IRA. These are fantastic tools for retirement savings, and they offer incredible tax benefits. We'll dive deeper into the differences between these accounts later, but the key takeaway is, use them. And don't forget about HSAs or health savings accounts. If you're eligible, these accounts offer triple tax advantages. Contributions are tax deductible, your money grows tax-free, and withdrawals for qualified medical expenses are tax-free. Look, I know this is a lot of information and it can feel overwhelming, but even small steps in the right direction can make a big difference over time. Start by contributing something to these accounts, even if it's just a small amount. And remember, if you're ever unsure about the best strategy for your specific situation, don't hesitate to consult with a qualified financial advisor. They can help you create a personalized plan to maximize your tax advantages and accelerate your wealth-building journey. You want to know one of the best investments you can make? It's not some fancy stock or real estate deal, it's investing in yourself. Think about it. Your skills and knowledge, those are assets that nobody can take away from you. The more you learn, the more valuable you become in the marketplace. You can command higher salaries, start your own business, or just have more options in general. Remember, the more you earn, the more you can save and invest, which ultimately grows your wealth faster. So how do you invest in yourself? Take some online courses, attend workshops, or even just read books and listen to podcasts related to your field. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it's also potential wealth. Trust me, investing in yourself is one of the highest returns you can get. Look, I'm not saying you need to go back to school full-time or anything. Even small investments in yourself can make a huge difference. Let's say you spend a few hours a week learning a new skill like coding or graphic design. Over time, that knowledge could allow you to take on freelance work, start a side hustle, or even land a higher-paying job. And remember, every extra dollar you earn is another dollar you can put towards your financial goals. Don't underestimate the power of networking either. Attend industry events, connect with people on LinkedIn, and reach out to mentors in your field. Building relationships can open doors to new opportunities and accelerate your career growth, which translates to more money in your pocket. Remember, the more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. And the more valuable you become, the more money you can make. We're creatures of habit, right? We automate our bills, our coffee deliveries, even our social media posts, so why not automate our investments too? It's one of the easiest and most effective ways to build wealth over time. See, When you automate your investments, you're taking the emotion out of the equation. You're not checking your portfolio every day, panicking when the market dips, or getting greedy when it's up. You're simply investing consistently, month after month, year after year. This is key because time is your greatest ally when it comes to investing. The earlier you start and the more consistent you are, the more time your money has to grow. And thanks to the magic of compound interest, even small amounts invested regularly can snowball into significant wealth over time. Automating your investments is like setting your financial future on autopilot. You choose your investments, set up automatic contributions, and let the system do the rest. It's that simple. Now, I'm not saying you should completely forget about your investments. It's still important to review your portfolio periodically, maybe once a year or so, to make sure your investments are still aligned with your goals and risk tolerance. But the beauty of automation is that it takes the day-to-day decision-making out of the equation. You're not constantly tempted to tinker with your portfolio or chase the latest hot stock tip. You're simply sticking to your plan and letting time do its thing. And that's how you build wealth, my friends. Not by timing the market or picking the next big winner, but by investing consistently, patiently, and automatically. You know that saying, what gets measured, gets managed? Well, it's especially true when it comes to your money. If you're serious about building wealth, you need to know where your money is going. It's time to face those bank statements and credit card bills head on. I know it's not the most exciting activity, but trust me, it's crucial. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back and redirect that money towards your financial goals. Think of it like this. Every dollar you save is a dollar you can invest. And every dollar you invest is a dollar working for you, earning you more money. So by tracking your spending, you're essentially giving yourself a raise. You'd be surprised how much those seemingly insignificant expenses can add up over time. That daily latte, those subscription boxes you barely use, those impulse purchases that seemed like a good idea at the time, these small leaks can quietly drain your bank account and sabotage your wealth-building efforts. But the good news is, they're also some of the easiest expenses to cut. Start by identifying your biggest spending categories. Are you spending too much on dining out, entertainment, or clothing? Once you know where your money is going, you can start setting limits and finding creative ways to cut back without feeling deprived. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, it's about being mindful of your spending and making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. Small changes compounded over time can make a huge difference in your financial future. Alright, let's talk about credit scores. Now, I know what you're thinking. Credit scores, Graham? That's so boring. But trust me on this one, guys. Your credit score is like your financial GPA. And just like in school, a good GPA opens doors. A high credit score is your golden ticket to lower interest rates on loans. We're talking about mortgages, car loans, even credit cards. Think about it. A lower interest rate means more money stays in your pocket. That's a win-win in my book. And it's not just about loans. A good credit score can also save you money on things like car insurance and even security deposits on apartments. Landlords and insurance companies use your credit score as an indicator of your financial responsibility. The better your score, the more trustworthy you seem, and that translates into real savings. So how do you build and maintain a good credit score? It's all about demonstrating responsible financial behavior. Pay your bills on time, every time. Don't max out your credit cards, keep your credit utilization low, and make sure you're checking your credit report regularly for any errors or inaccuracies. Speaking of checking your credit report, you can actually get a free copy of your credit report from each of the 3 major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, once a year. That's right, once a year you can get a free look at your credit history. I highly recommend you take advantage of this. Go to annualcreditreport.com. That's the only website authorized by the federal government to provide you with your free annual credit reports. It's important to check all 3 reports because there might be discrepancies between them. You want to make sure everything is accurate and up to date. Now, if you find any errors on your credit report, don't panic. It happens more often than you think. You can dispute those errors directly with the credit bureau. They're legally obligated to investigate and correct any inaccuracies. It's your financial history, so you have every right to make sure it's accurate. Remember, a good credit score is an asset that can save you thousands of dollars over your lifetime. It's worth investing the time and effort to build and maintain a strong credit history. Don't underestimate the power of good credit. We've covered a lot of ground today, from investing early to building multiple income streams, but there's one more crucial secret to growing your wealth faster, and it's something that doesn't get talked about enough: patience. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, discipline, and a willingness to stick with your plan even when things get tough. You won't get rich quick, and anyone who tells you otherwise is probably trying to sell you something. Real wealth building is about making smart decisions consistently over the long term. Think of it like compound interest. The small, consistent actions you take today, saving, investing, improving your financial literacy, will compound over time and lead to significant results. Celebrate your wins along the way. Acknowledge your progress, and give yourself credit for the hard work you're putting in. Building wealth is a journey, not a destination. Stay focused, stay consistent, and stay patient. Your future self will thank you. And there you have it, guys. 10 secrets to growing your wealth faster. Remember, it's not about shortcuts or get-rich-quick schemes. It's about applying proven strategies, staying disciplined, and playing the long game. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to taking control of your finances and accelerating your journey to financial freedom. Now, I'm curious, which secret are you most excited to implement first? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more finance tips, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.